Rant About Tha Ish. Like, share, subscribe, comment with your opinion. Let's go. Everything is alleged, and in my opinion, make sure you subscribe now.
I fuck with niggas back at home. Niggas don't cheat on me or none of that shit. So I know how I'm supposed to be carried and treated. So I just knew what type of nigga he was. So I'm like, all right.
So you had never been with a guy who cheated on you before, or at least that you knew of?
I know, because I used to have an Instagram account. I'm really like all up in your phone, your password. And I was with them 24/7. And they was obsessed with me. What do you mean?
I think you're obsessed with him too.
No, not him. I'm talking about Dave. Like, Dave.
Well, I'm sorry, I was confused because
I
see Jonathan on your face. I see Blueface is literally staring at me on your throat. Then Blueface on the side is looking at that one. Like he's literally and still hanging around your neck on the chain.
So it's like you never get it now.
So are you, before we get deeper...
no bitch gonna ride for me, even the one that's trying to ride for him now. She's trying to fix where she fucked up at because I already stole the show. That's just my leftovers. But look, baby.
But someone say someone say that about you because he got the 2 kids with her. They've been together since they were 11.
That's cute. But why the fuck am I in the picture then? You should have been put on. I wouldn't have been a thing. She probably would have been number one. He probably wouldn't have been searching. But he the type to like lie. Like he's not fulfilled with that. He know that. He's always gonna be in somebody else's pants.
So Rock goes on and she tell us how she have other dudes and they don't play her. She got the information that she can go into their accounts and she can see what the hell they doing when they doing it. So she know their whereabouts. They always together, yada, yada, yada. Right? She's talking about like people she'd have been with prior, like nobody ain't never stepped out on her like Blueface was doing, okay? But she was doing that shit back. But then she brings Jaden into the conversation and Jason Lee's like, well, people say that about you, like you're, you getting the leftovers because she already have 2 kids with him, right? And she was like, oh, that's cute, that they was childhood, whatever you want to call it, okay? So she's like, oh yeah, that's cute and all, but why am I in the picture? And that is the main thing I kept asking people. Everyone wants to beat this girl down, but no one is beating Blueface down for making a choice to bring not only her, but thousands and thousands of women into the picture. Because, I mean, they coming from the damn closet, the rug, the curtains. Hell, they might be in a doorknob for all we know. I mean, they coming from everywhere, and I can't even keep up because it's that many hoes, okay? This man got too many women, and I can't keep count. I don't know if that OnlyFans girl was a groupie or what, but I mean, it's a lot of them, okay? But Rock is basically saying, honey, if it was all that and da-da-da, and that was the case, why am I here? Why was I on a show? Why was this? Why was that? And I see her point, right? And this is what I was trying to get other people to answer the question. I was like, how's she aside? And I still ain't really got a legit answer because I have asked several people, how is she aside if this man said he ain't never been faithful to not one motherfucker on this planet? So hello. And it's like, if you're going to be mean to this one, like, why this one particular person? I don't understand it. Like, and it's crazy that she feel that, like, she's tired of the lies and she got to pull out her phone and she got to show this, she got to show that. That's crazy to me because I'd be like, man, fuck that, But back to it.
Other than what he say he fucking with. So I could never do that.
So you get with him after Blue Girls Club. You guys are now in a relationship. He says...
No, we were still like friends. Like, we were still, like, this is when I could have little niggas on the side. When it got serious is when after I wrote in blood, stole a nigga car. He like, are you going too far? Can you come back and this time come closer? I'm like, okay, Jonathan, proceed.
So the time that you were... This is the first time I really started paying attention to you two together. That was the time that you went live when the police came, when Wack was there, they was kicking you out. You said you had clothes, they couldn't find the clothes. That was when I first noticed that this was a thing growing. Like, that was my first viral moment I can remember you. At that point, you guys weren't together, right?
Because, like, all right,
but you guys weren't together then.
No, we wasn't, but he was playing those games. Like, Just say that you mad that I was out with such and such, or you got tagged, or woo, now I'm kicked out. Like, I'm telling you, he used to like, it was a tactic. I feel like it's a, I don't want to call him abusive because, my bad, I'm so sorry. I don't want to call him, excuse me, but I'm just nervous. Like, I would have, not like that, but I would have passed. I'm nervous and shit. I need to pass guys and everything. So I'm burping and shit. I'm sorry, Jason. Look. No, his tactic was kind of weird. Like, he used to, like, if I stepped out of line, he'd show me his upper hand. And it would just be like, you know that upper hand ain't fucking fair, bro. You fucking on the lawn doing all that other shit. I'm tagging all this other shit. And what? And then when he tagged or something, nigga, my shit was outside. Every time. So, every time he'll go far like that, I put my foot there. Okay, I'm going live. Do these niggas know how you do things? It's weird. Like, why can't we just be equal?
So you're going live because he said on the show that he started going live in response to you going live. Like, he started commenting on social media in response to you going on social media.
That's cat. Y'all seen it for yourself.
But it's so much. We're trying to
okay, you're trying to keep up and understand. Damn. I wish you was here so we can go at it so it don't look like I'm lying for real. I swear to God, yo.
But let me ask you.
Call him. Want me to call him?
No.
He should be here. Because it's like, I don't want what you think I'm sugarcoating for rock. I don't even sugarcoat shit.
No, this is your interview about what you got going on.
But it's just like he not here to like defend himself. So I'm mad that he was trying to like talk his shit.
This is your interview.
I get it, but you was interviewing him and I wasn't there to defend myself while he lying.
Right. But that's why you're here to just tell your story and the people who watch it, they'll figure it out. Because the whole world is involved in this relationship. Okay. So when you guys get together now, post Blue Girls Club, and then now you all are a thing. Was there ever a conversation that you all had where you said, "Look, let's make this a business. Like, let's figure out how to get the bag together. We're going to go viral. We're going to be toxic. We're going to fight." Was there ever that? Was there like a formal meeting or a conversation about it? It just evolved into this.
I just woke up, and then it was what it was that day. Like that. And I really feel like it had to do with like when I'm tagged in certain things, and I feel like I have to be explaining myself because he want to move goofy on the internet, thinking I'm sweet. I'm just gonna be that girl to just shut up.
Like, give me an example.
So remember when I was getting those texts, and then this how I knew he was still fucking with a bitch so strongly, like he lying to me, because I remember when I was getting texts, but we was so in love or whatever. And when I get the text, he'd come in and be like, okay, he would do it, and I'd be like, what? That's when I stopped doing that shit he wanted me to do. So let me explain. So he'll come in and be like, why you do that? Like, what are you talking about? It's my body on attack. Nigga, we about to run it up. I'm about to wreck you the way you supposed to be wrecked. Straight up. So he looked at me like he wanted to fuck right there. So then he's like, okay, I get it. Well, can we do a video? I'm like, what? Of you saying that, like, I ain't tell you to do it. I said, oh, you got a bitch. So we best friends at the end of the day, too. So we get to talk about something. I'm like, okay, I did a video for you. So he's like, why did you do that? I'm looking at him like, what? Like, I'm playing dumb and shit, but it was like he was trying to prove somebody that he wasn't really deep in it with me for real. And because whatever she had to endure was really hard for her to endure, and I would never wish that on any woman. But I'm just saying, like, damn.
But you knew he was still with her then?
That's when I really realized it, because when I was getting texts, nigga will come and be like, let me clean this up. And I don't give a fuck about you or the bitch. I love you.
So you loved him to the extent that you didn't care if you were sharing him with somebody else?
No, it was more like I had to get out my body, look at the situation, or I'm just the nigga homie for real. Because nobody got this nigga. He's everywhere. That's him. So I had to accept him for who he was and just worry about getting his bag and still love him on the way there. Like,
and that was the point I was making. So at some point, did it become about like, okay, I love him, but clearly he's playing me, so I'm gonna just be about the money?
It was always about the money, for real. That's how I feel like, because he didn't choose me because he fell in love with me on set. He saw a bag in me and was like, let me sign you as my artist. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then we started being attracted to each other because we was repping each other, defending each other. It was a weird ass neighbor picking with me in my apartment before I moved into the house, like the blue girl's house as my house. He'd pull up like a best friend. It's like unprofessional as fuck. Like, hey yo, somebody trying to get in my door at 2 a.m. in Hollywood. Like, bro, where you at? Like, what?
Rock goes into details how if she didn't obey him, her shit would get tossed to the curb, okay? And that is the worst thing ever. You sit here making all this money, you're doing all these performances, but this dude get to like snap his finger and you're out on the street. Oh, couldn't have been me, baby. Couldn't have been me. No, ma'am. She started to get irritated in the interview and she's like, I want him here. He should be here. Cause he fucking lying. He lying. You want my phone. You want my phone. And she keeps going off because she's really pissed. At this point, she's really pissed. And I can understand it because the girl been getting dragged by a lot of folks. Calling her a home wrecker. She is a side chick, a side hoe, whatever they want to call her. They keep calling her names, okay? And it's like, so what does that make the rest of the women? If this man is saying he ain't never been faithful to not one, what does that make everybody else? And it's like everyone is aiming for this one person, right? And she goes into details how bad Blueface always tell lies. But you know, everybody else out here be like, oh no, he's such an angel. He's an angel. Like, get the fuck out of here. She speaks on how he got upset about the tattoos, and that is what was a red flag to her. She like, oh, so you're talking to a bish. So then she says that he was trying to tippy toe around, you know, Jaden's feelings and yada 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 yada. So she didn't never know that they was like supposed to be 100% on at first. Then she's like, you know, Jason Lee's like, well, didn't he do the same to you? And she was like, yeah, but she loved him just like Jaden loves this dude. And she stuck it out. And she's like, she had to leave her body and say, hey, you know what? Just get the bag and whatever. So that's what took place. Sorry, y'all. But she was like, don't nobody got Blueface. He's everywhere. He's for everybody. Haven't I said that several times? Hello. But let's get back into it.
Like, I don't know. It's just, why did you do that and then you double back? I'm just like, why didn't you just start with Shorty? Like, you was scared to put her on at first and then you try to explain, Shane really support me. Oh, you know she supported you. Just a manipulating ass nigga. And you just, I don't know. You was getting back at her for something. You used me, and nigga, I'm just here to collect my money.
But when you
So basically, Rock is saying that, you know, he was saying Jaden wasn't supportive of him. And y'all seen them tweets. He said that on Twitter also. And so Rock's feeling like he used her to get back at Jaden because she's like, why you didn't bend and put her on? Why you it take all of this to happen and now you want to, you know, help her get a career? Okay, let's get back into it.
I've been my growth for real. Like, I couldn't collab with certain other motherfuckers' cousins. So it's kind of like,
you couldn't collaborate with
now
Lil
you off
Baby.
my dick.
You couldn't collaborate with Lil Baby.
Don't smoke a Lil Baby. Leave him out of this.
What type of manager or whatever he be portraying himself is, if he's telling these women they can't work with such and such and such and such? That's lame, dude. I'm glad. Ooh, Lord.
Hey, let me see, because let me get the exact date.
I would just like to say while she looks up the date, because I know everybody in the comment section saying, Jason is messing with this. I interview people. Chrisean hit me up.
I just want to be real.
Me and Chrisean have our relationship too, just like me and Blue do. And she says she wanted to pull up and she's welcome anytime she wants.
Nah, because it was just like, you might as well have me. I knew he was lying on his bitch. I had a double back, sure. If he didn't come, I wouldn't have came.
You wouldn't have came if he didn't come?
Not like that. It's like, I low-key want to, look, you see how it was so much tea? I didn't want to spill the tea unless I had to. Did that make sense?
You definitely have to, because they spilled all the tea.
So that's the thing. So I'm like, all right, cool. They ain't doing no interviews. They ain't been messy towards me. Cool. They went to Jason Lee. Oh, man, Jason Lee is educated. He's going to get exactly what he needed out of them. And they're going to, okay, cool. I'm going to double back too with my son. Matter of fact,
Rock is basically saying, like, I would not have been here doing this interview, right? She wouldn't have showed to do the interview if Blue did not sit here and go on this stage, on this platform, and tell a shitload of lies. And we all know Blue freaking lie. I believe both of the women before I believe his ass. I'm just saying, okay? Chrisean also tell Jason Lee, you know what, leave little baby out of it. I ain't trying to have no issues with little baby. Leave him out of it. We just gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about blue feces. So that's all I have for you guys on this clip. So remember to protect your peace and your energy at all costs. I love you guys, and remember to love yourself more. Also, hit the comments with your opinion on this little clip right here, okay? All right, I'm out. Remember to protect your energy and your peace at all costs. Learn how to tune out that negativity. Some people just love misery, baby.